Good afternoon. No, it's still morning. Good morning if you're Central Standard Time. Good afternoon if you're Eastern Standard Time. I hope everybody's doing well. Come on in the room. Oh, come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Oh, come on in. I'm gonna let everybody come in before I say what I need to say. And I am actually getting ready to drive to the far northwest side. I'm heading to I'm heading to Kerrville, so I'm going to Kerr County. Come on in. So, you all, I am only speaking for myself. Somebody told me Cartoon Boy had something to say. I want to address it. I'm here for it today. I'm here for it today. Period. But I'm not in a combative mode. I just think it's funny. I just think it's funny. So let me say this. I am only speaking for myself. I'm not speaking for the same gender loving men that are in the beef sector. This is just for myself because I really don't know how they feel and I can't speak for them. I'm only speaking for me. I really think that a lot of people get the notion because you are in a relationship with someone of the same sex that makes you less than. Number one and foremost, I am a man. I am a male. That's it. Now, who I love and who you love is your business. But I am intimidated by no one, especially someone in these sector, in these surrounding sectors. Are you serious? So I think it's really funny that some of these men think because you're same gender loving that you're intimidated or they're supreme or they hold some kind of sway. Um, I'm in charge of a whole lot of heterosexual men at this particular point, and I'm in senior management, and I'm not intimidated by nobody. I have never been. I have been outspoken. I have been driven. I have been ambitious, and it has never stopped me. I have not, and I'm the type of person that I don't use organizations and fraternities and these types of things to social climb either. I don't need those things. I never felt that that was something that I wanted to do because at an early age, I felt that it was these people trying to groom you to be like them and make you who they want you to be, not who you should be. And that was my main reason, not only because of religious purposes, but because of what I see with these groups. And I'm not saying all groups, and some people join for different reasons. Some people do really join for community service and stuff. But I always thought I could do that through my church or through a philanthropic organization. That's me personally. But I'm not intimidated by anyone. But what I will not tolerate is disrespect. I will not tolerate disrespect from anyone. And again, some of these guys feel like they have carte blanche to come on the platforms and say all of these type of egregious and despicable things and think that they're okay and think that, because they don't understand or they're fighting with their sexuality, that they have the right to tell you how you should live. And I just look at them like, yeah, I don't even entertain them. Not because somebody is intimidated, but I'm at the age now where I don't have time to argue with you all. I am looking at men who are heterosexual that can't pay bills. And don't get me wrong, we have it in the gay community too. But can't pay bills, disrespect women, disrespect gay men, disrespect themselves. I see men who have not obtained a GED or a high school diploma. And and if you think that I'm intimidated by that, you are sadly mistaken. You're sadly mistaken. I, again, admire people like the mayor, again, because this brother has served his country, worked on the job for 30 years, and still reinventing himself with things to do. I respect that. And then he doesn't have to disrespect me to make himself feel like he's above. And see, respect goes both ways. But when you want to come and disrespect and call people out of their names and do all of that stuff, I don't respect you. So it's not intimidation because I can compete with any of you all academically. I don't need to brag about what I do because it's really none of your business. But again, my resume speaks for itself. And I don't need to be intimidated by anybody for the mere fact that I know who I am. I'm not intimidated by straight men. But I'm to the point where I'm not going to argue with some of them unlearned, ignorant, not ignorant, but ignorant, loud, strong, and wrong, fumbling with their sexuality, allegedly straight men. I'm not going to do that. And like I said, the other guys can do that, but I don't give people access to me. I don't have a problem with it. If you have a CPA, that's great. Because see, I applaud people who go get their education, but what you have don't make my light not shine. See, that's what I'm saying. So that doesn't even intimidate. But when you think that you're going to say some crap to me, I don't give you access to me because you don't deserve and you're not worthy of access to me. And that's the truth. It is what it is. And I'm proud to say that I got my stuff without, and those slights to people who are in fraternities and sororities. Hey, it is what it is. But I mean, I got it because I got it. And I didn't have to have connections because, again, I have seen people, especially in certain fraternities, where they always gonna remind you, I got you that job. I don't need nobody to do that. If I get something it was because I was qualified or my networking experience or it was on my own merit. Okay now, okay, Libra. But I just want to dispel that myth that I can't speak for the gay men in the beef sector because I don't speak for all of them. We don't have a union of gay men. But I know I'm not. I'm not intimidated by Cartoon Boy. I'm not intimidated by any man in this sector. But I don't need to engage ignorance. I'm intimidated by somebody who can't even pay a water bill. Intimidated by somebody who thinks jupe is turning it. Intimidated by men who are questionable. And I'm just sorry, some of you all are very questionable. I'm like, no, something wrong here. Something ain't right. I'm just saying, that some of y'all are questionable. But I can only speak for me because I'm not intimidated. Not intimidated by gay men. I'm not intimidated by trans men and women, straight women, Presbyterian women. Why should you? When you know who you are, you just walk in it. And I don't feel any less than, especially looking at some of y'all's track records. Because some of y'all don't make good decisions. And don't you know they be hating on? I'm going to be honest. Any successful man, whether straight or gay, they hate on. I don't care what nobody say. They hate on the man. They hate on that man. They hated on Wolverine because he was arrogant about his, and I'm not mad at him. Hated him. So again, anybody who's doing something worth it, they hate. Let me jump on to the women. They don't like sassy. Oh, she smokes cigarettes. Okay, and if she does, but if sassy is working it, she working it. But y'all tend to hate people who are forward thinking and are investing in themselves, or at least on a path to getting what they need. It seems like y'all got problems with that. But see, you don't have a problem with folk who busted bricks and all of that because, again, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel better. You know? And so I look at that. It is what it is. Yeah, we know that Dragons was smart enough to do that by herself, but it is what it is. I don't really even care about that. We all know that these people working behind the scenes. I don't know why y'all so surprised by it. That's what 2.0 does. They work with people and then they so dumb that they don't even know how to cover their tracks. Baby, I'm just done with it. But why is anybody gonna be intimidated by that kind of stuff? That kind of level. Now, but Hershey, can I tell y'all I really don't care? I am to the point now where we just really don't care. It is black history. It is black history. And you know what? I am so let me tell you something. I am so tired of people stepping on and just being so nonchalant about the accomplishments of our folk. I just watched a news clip of an abolitionist in New York who hid black people in his house in this very small space for freedom because these people did not want to be enslaved and they risked it all for freedom, for a better life during this time. I think about Mary Bethune in segregated, racist Daytona Beach. Got 7 girls, started teaching them, and now we have Bethune-Cookman University. Fannie Coppin started Coppin State University. The woman who started Voorhees College in Denmark, South Carolina. I'm thinking of all of those. I think of of W.E.B. Du Bois and Booker T. Washington. I think of George Washington Carver. All of those people who sacrificed to be bold and different and uplift their people to make sure they could read. I don't give a damn about a dragon. I don't give a damn about a Shakim because my thing is it's Black history, and all we doing is this stupid shit. And don't get me wrong, I don't have a problem with the beef sector, but I don't get wrapped up into these things with these people. I don't think I'm better than these folks, but I see what these people do, and it's like, is this what you do in your real life? Because it must be miserable. I was put in situations that I had no control over. But I'm an optimist, and first of all, I ain't sleeping on nobody's couch, and I'm not sleeping on nobody's road on no cardboard box. And I don't mind working. What's up, Star? But I'm so tired of talking about these busted folks. Shout out to MU. I don't believe in the Donald Trump stuff. I don't, but baby, if you have to do something different, do something different. I'm not mad at you. Whatever you say about her, at least she was trying to go to school and do better by herself. Some of y'all ain't doing shit. And you don't want other people to do shit. And then when they do, you will always throw out, you think you better than people. No, no, no. Ain't no way in the world that I'm going to feel less than somebody knowing that I was a winner by biology. For the mere fact that my egg, my sperm fertilized the egg, out of all of those possibilities, I'm already a winner by biology. Y'all just don't walk in it. I'm already a winner. And a winner is not who can obtain the most shit. Now, I like stuff because I like it. But I can't take none of this shit with me. When I'm dead and gone, that stuff will be here. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? But I work hard, and if I want to get it, I can get it. But my worth and my value is not all up into what I can obtain. Because I know people who got a lot of stuff and leaving out of here and can't take not one damn thing with them. But I am appreciative to the life that I do have and that I'm living it to the fullest. But I'm always trying to improve, always reading, always trying to improve. That's it. So when people telling me that how much somebody got and I live here, baby, I don't give a damn about that. You got a whole lesbian always bragging on what she got, but angry as hell. Got anger issues. You want to impress me, but yet you let somebody eat your box out who you say ain't take a bath in 3 days or didn't change their damn rump according to you. See, this is why I look at these people and laugh. It's just funny. And they're always trying to make you feel some kind of way because they feel some kind of way. And it's really projection. It's really projection. And see, I'm too old to be worried about what you got. Baby, I have passed that phase in my life. And maybe you'll get there one day. Let me give y'all a secret. I probably would never retire because I believe in having purpose. As we already thinking of the next steps. So when I want to go on vacation for 2 weeks, I can and come back to some purpose. I'm just saying, I'm good with that.
I just think it's funny what people deem as important. They always try to make me seem like I'm the bougie one, or I'm all about name brands. And I'm about what it's made of. I'm about, is it gonna last, and do I like it? And is the price is right? Okay, is the price right? Because I'm not buying stuff. I go back to this heat thing again, and again, it's about intimidation. I'm going back to that. First of all, I didn't even know Calvin Klein made shoes, but it wasn't the Calvin Klein name. It was because it was leather and it looked good. I liked the stitching of it, and the bottom line is, I liked it. I could care less if it was Johnny Klein, Susan May Klein. It don't matter. I happen to like the shoe, but again, when people are so fixated on you and have that much hatred and that much vitriol for you, you wonder, are you okay? Because I really don't talk about you. And it just amazed me that you sounded so bitter and angry. And that's not healthy. That's not healthy. That's not healthy. And if I usually do brag about something, it's to piss y'all off, not because I'm trying to impress nobody, but it seems like y'all get pissed off when people, you know, flex a little bit. Y'all get pissed off. I'm just saying. I'm just not that type of person. I mean, I know that this is a show. I know I can't come up here to entertain. And once I click off, I'm done. But I am not intimidated. And this is me personally. I'm not speaking for the other gay men. Maybe some of these other people are intimidated. But I'm not intimidated by anybody, and especially somebody in the sector here, in the adjoining sectors that, make up this sector. Nobody ain't intimidated by y'all having all these babies and ain't taking care of them and barely taking care of yourself. Nobody ain't impressed by that. Nobody ain't impressed because you can't take care of no water bill. Nobody ain't impressed by that. Who's impressed by? I'm not. And the people who I admire, I'm not intimidated by. I admire them because they're doing an awesome job and they're making it work for them. That's all. And I'm not a hater. I'm a congratulator. All right. I just want you all to know that. But I think people, and I can't speak, like I said, for the whole community because I'm not their spokesperson and nobody can really speak for me. But I'm telling you, I'm not intimidated by you all. Not, I just don't give you all access because I think a lot of you all are short sighted. I think a lot of y'all are ignorant. And I think some of you all are grappling with your own sexuality. And I don't think everybody in this sector is gay. But I think a lot of you all are really bi-curious and really struggling with that. I just can't understand why you all can't stand gay men, but you're always over here around them. And usually people like that want to try something. I knew somebody who was, supposed to be straight, but then always wanted to say hey to me and all that. And I'm like, dude, you're trying to get it. And I was right. And I'm not trying to say all of y'all like that, but a lot of y'all are suspect. Because I don't want to hang with people who I don't want to be around. Notice, you don't see me over there on certain people's channels. Not because I'm intimidated, but I don't go places where I am not celebrated or appreciated. And I don't do tolerated well either. You tolerate me. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You ain't doing me a favor. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I ain't intimidated by nobody. Now, I know a lot of people going to get mad, but I'm going to say it again. I told a heterosexual pastor with his heterosexual board that, look, if my dude comes, now I'm not a person on public affection. I don't do all of that craziness. However, if I want to hold my man hand on the plane, I'm going to do it because that's my option and that's my choice. And I live in a free country. But I said, when he comes, this is not my friend. This is my partner. Now, y'all don't have to hire me. And if you don't hire me, I am not going to take it personal. And we can still speak, and I'll still love you. I just can't play for you. Now, I'm going to give y'all some time to think about it and let me know. And whatever you decide, I'm not upset with it. But just know that, if he's not welcome, then I can't play for y'all. Because I don't believe in hiding and all of that shit. I don't play that. And they were like, hey, he's welcome here. Okay, not a problem. Now, if they would have said no, I would have been right about my business. But see, I'm not intimidated. Even by heterosexual clergy, I'm not intimidated. Now, I can't speak for nobody else. But I was direct, flat-footed, didn't wince once, and was ready to move on. Because, see, I have a career, and I don't need playing the keyboard at somebody's church to help pay my bills. Is it blessing? Yes. Is it necessary? Hell no. I'm just saying. So I don't know who you talk about intimidated. I mean, maybe you see that on YouTube. I don't know. But I'm not. I just don't give people access to me who don't deserve it. And that's even with gay men. So anyway, you all, that's what I have to say. I'm gonna drop the link because I'm heading out to Kerrville, but I just want to be very clear because these straight men think that they're running something. The sad part about it, y'all don't even have no power. The less education you have and the less job, you don't even have no power. Some of y'all on these jobs where people kick y'all around, and your only power is YouTube. A lot of you guys remind me of these deacons at church, especially at traditional churches. They don't have no power nowhere else except the trustee board at the church. And I used to wonder why they used to really hate on younger people coming back and gave them a hard time. And I'm like, you know, but to find out that and I don't have no problem with people who are janitors, no problem at all. Because let me tell you something, my grandmama, granddaddy, they were in that line of work. But when that's all the power you have is that piece of property, you guard it. Because people telling you what to do all day long, telling you what to go mop, telling you what to go clean. So when you get into a situation where you got a little power, it goes to your head because you never had any power like that before. And so you're so territorial of it. And some of y'all, this is all the power you all have. And when people go against that, it makes you feel less than because you ain't really doing shit in your real life. You ain't really turning it in your real life. And so a lot of you all feel like you need to prove something to exert your manhood because what you're really doing ain't shit in your mind. And this is where you think you're better than everybody else. Because again, no slight, a job is a job and work is work. And I'm not going to ever be the man or woman down from working where they work at Burger King, where they work at McDonald's. I don't give a damn. But some of you all never had leadership or led anything in your whole life. And you got this newfound power here on YouTube. And I get it. But let me be very clear. This same gender-loving man ain't intimidated by none of you all. And neither should you be intimidated by me. We all have the light in us. But some people light shine more than others. Because they ain't trying to hide it. That's all I'm trying to say. And that's all I want to say. I mean, because people really feel that. They really feel that in their heart of hearts. And I'm like, I don't know where this come from. But I just want you all to know that I don't argue with people like that, and especially about sexuality. Why are you so intrigued by gay men? What intrigues you? Because again, I'm not intrigued by what y'all doing in y'all bedroom. I'm not. I'm never like, ooh, no, I'm not. Really not. But it seems like every breath I take, every move I make, y'all be watching me. But I meant what I said. Okay, I'm gonna drop the link. I ain't mad at nobody. I just want to state the case that nobody ain't intimidated, at least not me. I can't speak for the other kids, but I can tell you this one ain't intimidated by none of y'all. And you shouldn't even be, and you shouldn't be intimidated by me. See, I want to make that clear. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I dropped the link. Yeah, there's the link if you want to join. But it's Black History Month, and we should be uplifting. And like I said, I give people light. I don't really give people dark. I don't do dark. I try to keep it on a comical sphere. I'm not trying to do all of that, but again, I'm gonna call it like I see it. But I promise y'all, I'm not intimidated by nobody. Like I said, I'm not speaking for everybody. Cartoon boy, whatever his name is, saying that. And sometimes, brother, your logic is skewed. I mean, don't you live in Houston? Can't you go like to Glenn College, or don't they have Texas Southern or University of Houston, Rice, Houston Community College? Logic be a little skewed. It be a little skewed. Anyway, I just like, okay. And the thing is, y'all, I didn't even listen to him. I just read the title. I'm like, okay, let me go because I know the arguments. Yeah, but the beef sector is what it is. And let me say this: the beef sector is welcoming to people who come in with respect. But when people try to disrespect, then we have a problem. And some of us gay men are not going to allow people to say anything to us and not snap back. Yeah. I'm not that old. You're straight, and I want to be. See, and I hate to say it, y'all, but Brian did that shit with ZX. I was appalled. I was appalled. And when you really don't know who you are, it's almost like the Trump thing. You'll get on the side of your enemy, and I wouldn't even say enemy, but people who disagree with you because you feel some kind of way. I guess, and when Brian did that with ZX, I'm like, man, you crazy. This man don't like you, and he really telling you you need to change who you are to fit my narrative and my standard, and you feeling the same way. This is why I leave some of these gay men alone. Like Castro, that's a self-hating gay man. I hate to say it, but again, it's that religious thing again. You don't read scripture. You let these people and these church folk, but again, and it causes almost a split. Tommy, same. I hear the same thing. Ron, the same thing. And then got the nerve to say you go to a gay church. I'm like, I go to a church where people celebrate who they are. And even though the majority of people are gay, it's straight people who go there, but it's a radically inclusive church. It's not a gay church, it's a radically inclusive church where all can come and worship. But here you are, a gay person, and you going to these churches where they just tearing you to smithereens and telling you you're an abomination and a piece of shit. And you stay right there and listen to that mess. But yet the pastor sleeping with everybody, got cheering everywhere. Okay, husbands beating up on their wives, and y'all sitting there, and these people make y'all, y'all keep on doing it. That's not me. You ain't gonna disrespect me. I don't care if you the bishop. I don't care if you the pope. Y'all can sit up there and do that, but I'm not there. And y'all hating y'allself. This is why I laugh at people talking about something. You was ashamed to come out. No, I didn't want to leave with my sexuality. And it's so funny because then when I gave y'all what y'all wanted, oh, you just too gay, go back. See, you can never satisfy these folks. Satisfy you. Satisfy you. Be who you authentically are. That's it. So those are my thoughts. Another thing too, it's funny though when people start trying to make people less, they always go to the gay slur for men. I noticed that too. And again, that's real life shit. That's why I sit there and I'm like, okay, all right. That's why I say I don't want to meet none of y'all hoes. I don't want to meet none of y'all hoes. Because that's how you really feel. So again, I don't want to be around anybody who think that because who I love makes me less than you. Oh, hell no. Hell no. To even be around you is telling me that I'm less than, and I'm sorry, I'd rather not be around you. See, that's not being intimidated. That's like, I don't have time to be around you. Because siding with you and being chummy with you means that I believe what you say, and I don't. That's my logic. You know, like I said, they always want to say that the mayor is gay. And like I said, and I'm not saying the mayor is gay or not. I just bring him up because, again, somebody who's always conscious of what they need to be doing in their life and really have a life to be spoken about, they tend to have a problem with. But I was telling them, so if you are gay, so what? And so you're an accomplished man. And obviously, if you were gay and you did all of this, it didn't have nothing to do with who you slept with. It had to do with you. That's why I go with that. So those are my thoughts. But I'm not intimidated by any means. Let me see who's coming up. Who is this? All right. Let me put my banner up because I don't know who these people are until I hear them. Give me a minute. All right. So state your name and who you are. What's up, Hershey?
Jay Wilson, take that band down,
Hold
child.
on for a minute. Hold on for a minute.
Mm-mm-mm. Honey, I'm over here eating some garlic herb mashed potatoes, honey, from Boston Market. Shout
What's
out to
up?
Boston Market.
Who do we
Shout out to
have?
Boston.
Hold on,
Huh?
I'm back. Hold on, I'm back. Who do we have? I know we have Hershey, and who's the other person?
My name is the Ghetto Intellect, and you are not a man of your word. How are you today, Pastor?
Okay, Ghetto Intellect. Okay, I just wanted to know who you were because I didn't. You know, you be changing looks every once in a while. I didn't know that was you, and I'm driving too. So
I got
anyway,
my
hold
good
on for a
teeth.
minute. You got your good teeth in. Well, praise the Lord. I mean, I'm not mad at you, Ghetto.
Ah,
I'm not mad at you.
I'm on mute.
All right. So what's going on?
You said you was
So,
gonna unblock me. I'm gonna be
oh, I
quick,
didn't
Hershey.
unblock you. Okay, I didn't unblock you. Okay. So, Ghetto, am I intimidated by you? Because it seems like a lot of your your colleagues, your heterosexual colleagues, think that we are intimidated. And I'm
What
just,
is?
am I intimidated by you?
I don't think
I'm
any
asking you
man.
the question.
No, you're not. And like you said, vice versa.
No, and it shouldn't be that way. So, but Ghetto, I have to unblock you. But did you send me an email, Ghetto? Is
I
your
sent,
page called Ghetto Intellect?
I sent 3 emails. They're coming from foodblue2@gmail.com.
I'm
That's my.
not getting them. Well, Ghetto, make sure you put like important, so I'll see it and I can unblock you, and then put your link in there so I can unblock you.
I got to figure out how to do the link. You know, I don't go live, so I don't know how to do that. But I'll try.
Oh, come on now. You a CPA. I'm jealous of your CPA because you making more money than me.
No, you're not. And you know, more money, more problems. So it ain't like, that means nothing.
Okay, well, that's what they said. They said that Jay Wilson is jealous. And I'm like, okay, well, why should I be jealous? I always celebrate people who do that. And even though we don't see eye to eye, I thought it was atrocious that someone would call a job to get a black man in a position fired. It just boggles my mind. You don't have to like me, but to do that kind of stuff, it still disgusts me. Because again, I'm never going to celebrate people taking folks hard earned jobs because they have issues. Like I said, I am never going to be jealous over a brother who is, or a sister for that matter, or anybody who is moving forward in life. So that's why I was laughing. I'm like, okay, so he make money. That's great. He should.
Right.
If he a CPA, if you a broke CPA, then what the hell wrong with you?
You got
Because
a
you can
problem.
get a job anywhere.
Anywhere, anytime. I do want to leave you with this before I leave you on her to the no, Pastor. You ain't scared of nobody. You get on here and talk your shit. I do want to leave you with this though. I want you to look up the name Devon Henry, one of my closest friends in the world. He's on the board at Norfolk State. In fact, he just donated a building. They just named the building after him that he donated. So
Okay,
I'm
so
at
why should
Norfolk.
I look him up? Did he graduate from state?
Yes, he's on the board. He's an alumni. Yes, he's in the
Okay.
he's in the Delta Zeta. He's from the Delta Zeta chapter of Phi Beta Sigma. DZ after
Oh my
he.
God. They got a Sigma actually on the board. Well, praise the Lord. Amen. Because it's been dominated by Omegas and Alphas. No, I'm being real. I'm being real. Sigmas and Sigmas and Iotas, they don't, and Kappas, they don't get the love. It's really Omega and Alpha thing when it comes to academics, for the most part. Not to
Absolutely.
say that Sigmas don't, but
No,
for
I
Norfolk
get it.
State, it has always been that group. Okay.
All right. So I just want to leave you that with that name, especially next time you're on campus. You're gonna be like, oh, that's what Ghetto was talking about. Yeah, that's my homie.
Well, I'm glad, Ghetto. That is really good, Ghetto. So Ghetto, what do you think about this lemon situation and this dragon situation and stuff, and then this beef sector? Everybody want to be beef sector today.
So, well, the blessing is, as somebody who's come over and been beef sector adjacent for a long time, I, I'm happy to see, and I'm not happy to see anybody get flagged, but I'm happy to see that it wasn't the who heard Bree and Lemon this last time wasn't non-beef sector people. It was the beef sector beating up the beef sector. So I'm
Yeah,
happy.
but again, beef sector is different, and it's in phases because again, you got your Perry home beef sector, and then you got your KB home beef sector. And I'm not affiliated with that KB home. It's in the subdivision, but it's a different building, and I don't associate with that building.
You're so shady. So
No, that's KB Homes, and they don't even finish out the garages over there. So I don't deal with that building.
they don't even put the rough-ins in the basement.
Yeah, so I don't deal with that building right there. So it is what it is. But and I will say this: everybody got shit to say about the beef sector, but we're still here, and that's what
Yes.
we're trying to tell Big. And of course, it's always phases, but we're still here. And Big was saying, now Ghetto, I want you to catch this. Big said that the people who can hack it in their sectors, they came over to the beef sector because they weren't really getting to play over in their sector. Now that's according to Big.
And that's a shame that he would say that because that would implicate me in that conversation. And Vic is just, I mean, the black sector just didn't hang in for the long term. Once a few content creators left, the sector left. So we had no choice but to come to the B sect and the Mo 3 sector if we're going to stay around
Well, he
here.
said the B sect is still, he said the black sect is still going on.
No, sir. There's a section, subset that is still doing its thing, but the black sect that most we came to know it under Tommy Sotomayor died. And it really was not long after Tommy was kicked off the internet. We was kind of I think, lost the purpose because the sector was put together to troll Tommy. That was
Okay.
that was a big play.
I got a question for you now. Like I said, if you treat me with respect, I'll treat you with respect. I don't give people access to me with disrespect. And I'll drop a person real quick. I don't have time to argue with people. That's why Mr. Jew, Mr. Ballmouth, Mr. I don't have a GED, can come over here. But that's the question. Now, the people in the black sector say that this man don't even have a GED yet. Now, is that true? Because I'm telling you, every time I ask him about that GED, it gets real quiet.
Well, I'm definitely trying to get him to figure out where he could find acidine in the dictionary. It's just troubling, some of the words that come out of his mouth. I don't know what he is. What I do know is he's very ignorant, man. The fact that he thinks that he can have this, he hasn't accomplished anything in his life, but he can have this closed mind about topics kills me. He can't get out and run a bakery, but he can get up and tell us about what the Bible says and all this stuff. I'm highly disappointed in him as an individual, but I don't fight no more. I don't fight on this app no more, so I let him mind his business.
I understand that. And since you're talking about words made up, what did you think about the people who could not say hill competition? We had people spell it HILLS. Then we had a few like Jesus Hill. We had a few Jesus Hill to people. Then we had hell. Then we had hell, HELLS, like hell. But nobody ever got the HEEL, like the eel, like the the phonics the eel. What do you think about that?
Lemon spelled it yesterday where he said, no, not like lady heels that has an I in it. It's pathetic, Pastor. But you and I aren't allowed to be educational snobs because then people think that we're hanging out.
So let me tell you something. No. It is Black History Month. And enslaved people had to fight to learn how to read, to learn how to vote. And we should thank more of our ancestors to at least get a reading comprehension. Because those folk lost their lives to learn how to read and to write. And here we are spelling high heels, hells, and hills and mountains and valleys. That ain't no snobbery. That shit you were supposed to learn in grade school. Ghetto.
I agree. No argument here. How you doing? Order for. Hold on. Let me put my phone on mute.
Ghetto, are you eating again? Now they said you're getting big. They said you're getting big, Ghetto. And the girls will take a picture of you. They said you're eating again, Ghetto. But anyway, Ghetto.
I see you losing weight. I gotta get my butt. Thank you. Do I have extra ketchup? Got some extra ketchup? Thank you.
That's extra sugar.
Shut up. I still went on mute. Thank you so much, sweetheart. See you tomorrow. All right. I
mean, he know the people on the name basis. Damn. But anyway, you all good. But Ghetto, whether you big or whether you small, it's what you got in your head. That's all. That's all. I'm just telling you what the girls said. Because, see, I was a big dude, too. But, I reduced it. I reduced it.
I gotta go lose some weight. I was sitting in my office yesterday and I hit the button and I was sitting in my seat. They was like, "Man, you got a lot of weight around your waist." I said, "It's embarrassing, man."
No, they didn't say that to you. That's really wrong, Ghetto. You shouldn't do that. See, that don't really encourage people to lose weight. You know what I'm saying? It would have been like, "Hey, let's walk the stairs together." Let's go get a salad. Something like that to encourage. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I got breaded chicken. I got breaded chicken breast and onion rings with extra ketchup.
Okay. Well, now, Ghetto, how old are you? Because aren't you about my age? I'm 55. How old are you?
I'll be 55 in July.
So, Ghetto, you got to watch that, though. Now, I ain't going to lie. I ain't gonna lie. Because I lost that weight when they said I was gonna have to take blood pressure medicine. I'm like, oh no. I said we're gonna have to do something different. But yeah, you gotta watch that, man, because again, once you hit 55, it don't come off like it used to. I'm just saying.
Pastor, I'm telling you, I hit 54. What's up, my brother? I hit 54, Pastor, and my weight and my metabolism just died, just gave up. I don't even think I need to get a shot. I just don't think my metabolism works anymore.
Well, let me tell you about the shot, because you know I do take the shot, and it stopped food noises, and that's a big thing. But once I got about to 220, I started like, okay, I'm ready to go to the gym. I mean, my 220 was the magic number for me. So I'm now at 180, and I'm good at 180, and I fluctuate every once in a while, but I'm at 180. That was my goal. So I'm just saying, ghetto. I mean,
Yes,
if you,
I'm
yeah.
210. I'm 6 feet 210, and this all goes straight to my belly. You are scaring me now. I'm not gonna wait till 220 now. I'm gonna do something.
Well, that might be cortisol. That might be stress. You know what I'm saying? That might be stress.
I'm actually in love again. Pastor's love. I fell in love again.
No, I mean, I'm just saying it may be stress, man. So, you know, but like I said, it may be that. But the onion rings, though, it make you're going to be sleepy in a couple of minutes because that grease going to hit them cells. You're going to be sleepy. I'm just saying.
I'm going to have the itis.
You're going to get the itis. The only thing I ate today was a chicken noodle soup that I had from yesterday that I didn't finish. So I had a Cobb salad, and I could not. So I finished the Cobb salad, and it was a smaller one, but I couldn't finish the chicken noodle soup. So I finished it today, and so I probably won't eat until about 5 o'clock.
Did you have a soda on the side with your chicken noodle soup? Chicken noodle soup?
No, I don't. But you know what, man? I don't drink soda. This is it. That's it. I don't do the acid. I don't do the carb. The soda has too much sodium in it, so it's too much salt, and it will take your blood pressure up.
The sodas was doing the weight too. I drink like 4 a day, and that's what's killing me. The sugar in there is killing me.
Yeah. So I used to do the diet, but you know, my doctor said it's still bringing your blood pressure up because they put a lot of sodium in the diet soda. And so, yeah, and of course it makes you want to drink again because it's not water. So again, you go back to being thirsty again. So that's the harmful fact, and that's how fructose corn syrup it just makes you put on the pounds.
All right. Well, I just wanted to
But you'll figure it out. You a smart man. You a CPA. You graduated from a top university. I mean, now you didn't graduate from Grand Canyon University like by nerdy, but baby, it's up there though. It's up there. It's up there.
Oh my God, you so fucking shady.
No, I'm just saying, because you know Grand Canyon is upper echelon. Okay, it's a Christian university too, and when it's named after a landmark like the Grand Canyon, you know it has to be good. It has to be good.
God. Oh my God. So forget Yale and Stanford and UPenn and all of those. Are we going to Grand Canyon? You think that's the new Ivy League?
Grand Canyon! It's the canyon, baby. It's the deeper knowledge. That's why it's Grand Canyon, because it's deep. It ain't that surface shit. It's deep.
Oh
and they wanted you to know how deep that education runs. And that's why they named the Grand Canyon. Because it's deep. It's deep education.
You ain't shit. I'm out of here. Let me get back in.
You know, we were talking about U of P. I was telling them that look, I don't have nothing against Penn State, but Penn State is not U of P. Penn State is not Ivy League. U of P is. I'm just being real.
Penn State is not great campus. Happy Valley is a great place, the undergraduate experience, but it is not Center City, Philadelphia, where University of Pennsylvania resides. Franklin Field, if you ever ran at the Penn Relays, that is the creme de la creme of education. Creme de la creme.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, UP. I think that's Philadelphia's only Ivy League school is UP.
It's the only Ivy League. They try to throw Villanova in there as fancy, but Villanova is not university.
No, let me tell you something. I would go to Swarthmore College or Bryn Mawr before I go to Penn State because I think you'll get a better deal at Swarthmore. Swarthmore is known as a seven sister school. So again, yeah, Swarthmore, Bryn Mawr, huh?
I forget how well traveled you are. You can start just yelling out random colleges on the main line of Philadelphia. I forgot how well traveled you are. Swarthmore
Well,
is
I
an
mean, it is
amazing.
what it is. It's amazing school, amazing.
Yeah. All right, let me get in here and make some money, man. You know me. We'll talk.
All
I'll
right,
talk
make
to you.
some money. All right, don't eat them onion rings too fast. Go
All
ahead.
right. All right. All right,
All right,
Pastor. Later.
all right. So that was ghetto intellect. Now notice I'm calling him ghetto intellect. Usually it's ghetto unintellectual, but no, and those are little names like binary. Yeah, and I know it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but again too, it's the shade piece of it, and a lot of these guys can't deal with the shade. Now ghetto intellect can deal with the shade. I think binary can deal with the shade, but a lot of these men can't deal with the shade. They can't. It is what it is. But yeah, nobody ain't intimidated by nobody. Again, I celebrate brothers who do their thing. You know what I'm saying? Even binary. You know, yeah. Hold on, baby, honey, get in your lane, boo. Get in your lane, boo. Get in your lane. You're coming too close to the stinking lane. Get in your lane, ma'am. All right. Okay, just making sure she got in the lane because she was coming real close. She was coming real close. Okay. Okay. Now, I was about to say something, but that was stereotypical. So I'm not going to say that because that's real stereotypical. So anyway, y'all, but yeah, Black history, no one should, can I say this? No one should be intimidated by anybody. Really, nobody should be envious of anyone. If ghetto intellect, hypothetically, is making $350,000 a year, great. That don't have nothing to do with me. He ain't my partner. So I don't get stressed out about that. And there's no envy here. But as far as a brother making that, kudos to you. I'm not mad at it. Again, I'm always going to celebrate. I don't get unnerved because of somebody's achievements and accomplishments. That's stupid. So anyway, Hershey came up here for a reason, but Hershey done went back down. So I guess I don't know if Hershey's still here. But let me drop this link again, y'all. I'm almost to my destination. So I'm gonna drop the link again. So there we go. I think I dropped the link. There's the link. Shout out to Ghetto Intellect. Ghetto, make sure I can unblock you. So send the email. I'm not trying to be messy, but dang, let me see who this is in the backstage. Oh Lord, let me put this up because I don't know who this is. So let me put my banner up. It's these new people coming here. I don't even know who these people is. Not are, but I'm on the heels. HILLS of a breakdown. All right, let me see who it is. What's up, under new management?
You don't know who under new management is?
No, baby. I'm driving, so I can't be looking all crazy. So I had to make sure. But when I saw you, I got it. But I know who you are now. Go ahead. What's up?
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. What you got on, girl? Okay. Come on now. I just had to see what you got on. That's why I didn't know who you was. What's going on?
I got Next Town here with me. I was going to tell her, I was going to put her on cam, but I'm not. It's just a little bit of it. This is Next Town.
Okay, who that is?
Next Town. That's my baby.
Oh, okay. Congratulations.
How you doing, Catherine?
I'm doing all right. I mean, well, hey. You being a lesbian, does that make you any different, or do you feel intimidated by straight men?
No. Why?
Okay. Because the people tend to think that we gay people are intimidated by straight people, and I don't know where they get that
No,
from.
where they get that from?
I don't know,
Hell
but
no,
that
because
seems to be.
we are who we are, and we're happy with our partners or lovers or whatever. We're cool. We ain't intimidated, cause hey, it's like this here. As a female stud, I'm not intimidated because I can uh get my wood and do the same thing you can do.
Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! That's a new way of thinking about that. Okay,
Yeah,
that's new. That's new.
there's no
Okay.
uh being intimidated or anything. I'm not.
All
I
right. Well,
believe
I
I'm.
just think
I
I
don't
think
know
people.
about the others.
Yeah, I just think I let people be who they are. My
Right.
thing is, I believe in diversity, equity, and inclusion. And my thing is, you know, I don't give a damn if you are trans or gay or straight. Can you do the job? Can you get the
Yeah.
job done?
Yeah. 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 Accept people for who they are and stop knocking people. You know, because guess what? When you knock people all the time, you'll miss out on a beautiful person, a beautiful soul and spirit. But you're too busy pointing fingers at them, and you don't even know them. That's the
Yeah,
sad
I
part.
don't. I don't think people go through all of these changes to have people to marginalize them, to ridicule them. I don't think people do that. And my thing is, if you've never been gay, then how can you tell me about that experience? If you've never been a lesbian, how can you tell me about that experience? If you've
You
never
can't.
been trans, you can't. I can't. I
You
can't
can't.
speak for the trans men and women because
I
I'm not
can't speak for
trans.
them either. I can't speak for them, because I'm not, you
Yeah,
know.
and then I can't even speak for all of the same gender loving men who are black, who are southern,
Hmm.
because even though we share some of the same experiences, everybody's gonna be different. And so that's
Exactly.
why I made sure to say I'm not intimidated, but I can't
Yeah.
speak for everybody else because we do have people on this site because of their beliefs, and they have a right to believe what they want to believe. But
Right.
I don't believe that way. It's America, and I don't. But their belief system makes them conflicted, and that's sad. But we have a lot of people who hate themselves because of their religious beliefs.
Exactly. It's like this here. I'm happy with in me and out of me, and as long as I satisfy my lady, I'm good. I'm
And you know
so
what? It goes beyond that. Because again, people make this about sex. I don't make heterosexual relationships about sex, but the byproduct of y'all relationship with them children y'all be popping out. And it's
that's
just
a
really
good
interesting.
question. That's good. That's good because they relate to us as just having sex and stuff. Why? Why do you do that?
Yeah.
That's
I
crazy.
mean, me and my partner, we do things together. We relate to some things. I love his mom and dad. He knows my dad. I mean, we
Right.
talk. He asks me how my day is going. We talk about his day.
Hmm.
We're talking about our trips coming up. We have a wedding to go to, so we're getting ready for that. I
Right.
mean,
Right.
we look out for each other. He has
Hmm.
my interest. I have his interest. You know, so
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know what's any different. But again, I don't discuss my sex life because if I'm not sleeping with you, then
That's right.
you're not privy to that.
That's right. That's
And
right.
I don't think I ask anybody about their sex life. Now, do we see people's sex life on display? Yeah,
Yeah.
because they put
I'm
it
not
out there.
whoever you know. I don't ask anybody about their sex life. Why do straight people always asking us about ours? I don't get it.
I guess they think that's it. And again, with some of these women with these children popping out, and all of these men with these baby mamas,
I know,
again,
right?
y'all stuff is evident. It's
Yeah.
evident. And then
Who's
let me
your
say this.
baby daddy?
Let me
I
say
got
this.
about five of them.
There is deviance and there is debauchery. and there is a lot of things on both sides. There are some freaky white people. There are freaky black people. There are freaky men. There are freaky women. There are freaky gay people,
There
and
you
there are
go.
freaky straight people. Don't tell me we so freaky, but you got 17 kids by different baby dads.
Tell them, Jay. Tell them, Jay.
So look, this is not a gay man against straight women and straight men. No, everybody has debauchery, and everybody has things going on all points. So I'm just being honest with you all,
You ready to go?
and I'm not trying to beat nobody up. But don't try to act like gay men are the most nastiest and they sucking this. Y'all sucking stuff too. Y'all
That's
eat
right.
stuff too. Y'all licking things too. So if
That's
you
right.
sexual, you doing things.
That's
But
right.
my thing is this: whatever you doing, I don't need to know. And that's where
That's
a lot
right.
of you all mess up. You all telling everybody what y'all doing in the bedroom, and it's not necessary to do your show. But baby, if you tell it, I'm gonna listen.
Yeah, yeah. That's crazy though. But I gotta go. Next time I'm ready to go out and eat. So we can ready to roll out.
All right, thank you. Under new management is good seeing you. I hadn't seen you in a long time, so it's good seeing
Yeah.
you today.
Yeah, same here. Good seeing you too,
All
Jay.
right,
All right,
yeah,
peace, everybody. Love and
yeah,
blessings and healing.
yeah,
And get to know yourself. Look inside yourself first.
correct.
You know what I'm saying? Look inside yourself and get yourself right. Get yourself straight. Get to love yourself first before you can love anybody else. You got to
Come on,
love yourself.
RuPaul.
All right now. All right.
Come on,
All right,
that
peace.
sound like RuPaul right there.
All right, peace, y'all. Peace, Jay.
Yeah, peace, peace. So let me say this, y'all. I am not anti-woman. Let me say this. I'm not anti-heterosexual woman. I am not anti-trans woman. I am not anti-straight man. I am not anti-gay man or trans man. All I'm saying is there is a lot of stuff on all sides. So stop trying to scapegoat one group of individuals or one group of people to make you feel good. And I think that's the problem. People are always coming out disrespectful. And I'm just being real. Nobody's intimidated. But some of y'all say some real backwards shit, and y'all say some real off-putting shit, and then when people pop you on it, or people say, "Oh no, you ain't gonna talk to me like that," or "No, we're not gonna have this conversation like that," then the first thing y'all go to is y'all intimidated. No, 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 it's not intimidated. You're just not gonna be disrespectful. And what I'm saying is true, whether you like it or not. What I'm saying is true. And I'm not trying to dismiss gay men because there's some real nasty gay men, but it's some real nasty straight women and some real nasty straight men out there. So it's nastiness on all sides, all races, all cultures. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not pointing the finger. It's just enough stuff to go around. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Because people always try to put, "Oh, he coming after the straight men." No, no, no. I'm just saying that everybody has a part to play. That's all I'm saying. Yes, Lord. So anyway, and I want to thank Under New Management for coming up, but and she said some sexual stuff, and maybe that's what she do. But I want y'all to know everything is not sexual when it comes to our community. Okay, that's a big old yield sign there. This is why people get hit over here because folks don't understand that you got oncoming traffic and you got a yield sign for a reason. My God, today, look at the yield sign. Jesus, keep me near the cross. Okay. Oh, Jesus. All right, y'all, hold on for a minute. I am almost at my destination. Maybe these people in Kirk County, they drive like they don't know Jesus and the pardon of their sins. They don't know no religion. They don't know no peace. What is going on with this bad driving? Okay, let me get to my destination before somebody hits me. Cause these people be driving like they don't know. God, my God. All right, let me read what y'all saying in here. Well, I need to get some gas too. Oh, baby, are you coming out? Are you coming in? What you doing, boo boo? Okay, baby, these girls. Ooh, help me, Jesus, with these people. I'm just trying to be patient, y'all. 'Cause I can get road rage real quick, but I'm trying to be all zen. I'm trying to be zen with it. Let me see what y'all said. Under new management is not a stock. Management is not a stalker. Somebody put that lie out there, but I'm here to tell the truth. Hey, Pastor by Nerdy Dory is going around saying he plotting with dragons to extort lemon. Okay. Okay, what else they saying here? Oh, yeah, somebody is stalking. Hey, Jay Parrish. Okay. All right. Well, look, y'all, I'm getting ready to head out, but I don't have an issue with anybody. I I'm not intimidated by folk. I just do what I do. That's all I can say. When you know who you are, you don't be intimidated by everybody. I'm just saying. So look, I gotta go. Peace and love. Y'all have a good one. Bye.